Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of VHS, the show where we took all things skateboarding with some of Britain's best and what a way to kick off the debut episode here live tonight with none other than Manchester's finest. Ben Grove, Ben, thanks so much for joining us here on the sofa. How do you feel?
Pleasure. Pretty cold.
Yeah, it's a cold all night for it. Gloves on. Harvey Nick special.
Stolen. Brilliant, yeah.
I was not going to bring that up.
Oh, bollocks.
Did you pay for them?
Yeah.
Full price when you work there. 10%
boss,
off.
Shraz, how you doing, mate, if you ever watch this?
Good, thanks. So, look, we wanted a first, great first guest.
Ex-boss, sorry.
Ex-boss.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Chipping. What's chipping mean? I heard you say it to Nick earlier. I don't know what it means.
It's a chippy.
Carpenter.
What?
Chippy, yeah.
What's that? Carpenter.
Chippendale.
Chippendale.
Get clothes off once a week.
Makes sense.
You used to do that, right?
Mine was a bit if I had an apron on, but nothing else. Weird story. That's another time for another day. Ben, we wanted to start the show doing, episodes basically tell around all people, British skateboarding. Look at yourself. You've been doing it for an awful long time. We'll go into it, but you're still very current today. We want to chat about the Manx Slammer. We got DVDs with your name all over it, Lost and Found. We got Pusher Man, the Bomber vid. We got look at this. You telling me earlier when I sent you a photo of this, you said you don't actually own this cover. This is you, flip front board. When is this?
28th of December.
Yeah, you know what? It actually says that in the content. In the contents, because I read that as well.
Tops off, yeah.
So what's that about? Start off with a story. Take me through this.
Alex Moore was over. I think we just dropped him off at Epic Skate Park, I think it was called at the time. I was with Ches, Powell. I don't think Ches was there. I can't remember.
Who
anyway.
Shot it?
Horsley.
Is that Horsley?
I think Horsley shot it.
Why?
Look.
Where is that?
In trouble if it's Leo's. I think it's Horsley's photo.
I can have a check.
Go on, have a check.
But wait, so is the shirt off?
Good
just,
condition, that.
Isn't
it is, yeah, that's because he owns it and he's weird when it comes to things like that. Most of the stuff I do is still in cellophane. Let's have a look here. Contents.
It's got to be Horsley photo. Oh no, is it Silent Will?
It doesn't say. Cover doesn't say.
It fucking does.
It doesn't. Never.
It will do.
What does it say at the bottom there? You tell me.
Who took it?
That's what I'm saying to you. It's a mystery.
Horse. There you go. Horse.
All right.
Horse took it.
There we are.
Right.
There's your credit that you needed. So why are you shirtless in it? Were you that warm, or is it just part of the?
It's the Frank Stevens thing, isn't it? You got to do it because if you don't do it, you're gonna hurt yourself.
So take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off, yeah.
Do you front board it first, or just go straight in with the flip front board?
Straight in with the flip front board. I was pretty young then. Pretty. Just that was first go-to trick. It was pretty.
That's what you
couldn't do it now if you asked me to ever do it. Even a flat bar now, no chance. But back then that was pretty.
Is that on the lot? Was it the flip front board?
It was kicky back lips. Can't do them anymore.
Yeah, that's another step. We're going to talk about that later. Yeah, because I remember we were chatting about the ones you were doing down here at the old house comps. But listen, that's a whole way down the timeline. I want to start right back at the beginning.
Yeah, that's not the beginning, but that's close to the beginning.
Well, this can't be the beginning. I want to go right back to the start.
Yeah.
Right in thinking you started skating real early somewhere outside of Manchester?
Yeah, I think it was about 13, 14 when I properly started, when I discovered a skateboard. 2 Australian kids moved in next door, or near me. They had an alien workshop deck, and I remember, thinking that was cool.
So what? You didn't? You had the toy board. Neighbours moved in.
I didn't have the toy board. That was when I was 9. And that's when we were on the first skateboard. But that's sort of that got stolen by some pikeys at school. Got battered for it.
At school as well.
Oh yeah. That's a different story. It's not even about skating. That's just fucking Jippo like.
The other side of it.
Yeah.
Fighting pikeys.
Yeah.
So when's your first board? What's your local shop, or like are you going to Manchester? Is it?
The first board I bought was a blind mushroom slick from Note, and that was at Bones in Stockport.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's when it first. Yeah, Bones in Stockport.
With the bowl that was
bowl,
like,
yeah.
It was like loads of little tiny squares. Did you ever go there, Nick?
Yeah, I went to Bones in Stockport.
And it was double levelled.
Yeah, double level, big skate park.
Yeah, it was huge. Had the vert ramp in there, and they had I just remember distinctly it's like kidney ball, right? Was it kidney ball? I think it was. It was like a little bit at the top and then big at the bottom. Yeah, it was a good little park.
Dave Arnold made it. Yeah.
Near the Lamborghini dealership. I always remember that. Strange.
Oh, what?
Near the Lamborghini dealership, just around the corner, so where the Lambos are. So that's what
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
there
there
you
was.
go.
Yeah.
So you bought your boat. Is that your local back then? You were more Stockport than Manchester.
Well, that was the skate park. That's the skate park I used to go to. Yeah, and obviously Note opened, and I bought the first board Spodge ever sold. Blind Mushroom Slick, Grim Reaper, Reaction Refresher Wheels, and Venture Trucks.
That's a memory. What year is that?
1999, I think, when I bought that setup off Spodge.
I like your memory here. We had Sean Curry, Sean down for the pilot.
Smokes, doesn't it?
The memory was a little bit different to yours. I mean, it was great and it was a pleasure having him, but we already got more remembering out of you than the first 5 minutes here than we did last time. So it's good. So that's 99. Take me through. So you're in Manchester. Who are the guys back then?
Who I skated with?
No, who are the pros back then? Who are the guys you were looking up to? Who were the guys running stuff?
Woody.
Yeah.
Woody. And
Yeah,
then there
Woody
was
killed that park, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Woody. And then there was that Leo Wig guy who used to think Leo and Wig was the same person. This is obviously Wig Warland and Leo Sharp. But I remember mate Rick, Crew York Rick, one glove Wu-Tang top. Have it Rick, you know that. He used to call him Leo Wig guy. And who else was there? There was pretty sure Andy Scott used to go down there. Andy Scott. And we used to go down the curbs in Manchester. Like we didn't really go through there. Like it was.
Was it a strong scene back then?
When we used to go through there, it wasn't like friendly like it is sort of now. It was like in the 90s. It was, really moody.
I heard that on the grapevine a little bit before my time that Manchester was a really kind of. If you weren't from Manchester and you were one of the guys, it was kind of like.
Yeah, you got fucking bullied hard.
Yeah.
He didn't speak to you. Like, didn't fucking.
Which is crazy now because now Manchester, like from my point of view, like you want to go for a good time with a bunch of guys that just want to skate. Manchester's where you want to go.
We used to get the train,
awesome
me
now.
and Tony and all them lot, and like we go down the gasworks and we scream "Gasworks" out the window of the train that go across. Like shout abuse at "Gasworks."
What,
It's just scary. Like all them lot from Wisdom, like schoolboy and all them lot used to like be dead moody schoolboy, and like it used to be. It was mad cruise. It was
I heard it was really
scary,
very cool,
man.
like.
It's like 13, 14-year-old kid getting darted at by old men in beards and doing back tails. It's.
So Nick, this is your era. Like, were you familiar with this? Have you got any stories of going to Manchester, or is that really something you want to revolve?
No, I never really skated in Manchester as a kid. It was more Nottingham and.
Did you hear that though? Is that because you heard, Manchester was a very kind of you were in, and if not, you weren't?
It was like when I started going through to Manchester. It's like when we sort of first met Joe and that skateboarding Joe Gavin. You hate that, don't you, Joe? Had to get that in there.
What, you started skating with Joe?
No, skateboarding's Joe Gavin.
Oh, I see.
That's what he is, isn't it? Skateboarding's Joe Gavin.
Right, okay, yeah.
He's not even seen this yet. It's not even being recorded now, but he's hating it.
So how would you have seen it? We're currently.
Well, exactly.
He
is. It's skateboarding's Joe Gavin. He's here somewhere. He's got a camera on me. I don't even know it. Programmed in.
So you started skating back then, and then what was your first sponsor? Like you skated for a few years. Did you have a shop sponsor? We were arguing.
First sponsor was Note.
It was Note.
Yeah.
There might have been some, I can't remember. I think that was said. Maybe that was Rob. Someone said that.
First sponsor was Note. Well, technically, it wasn't. The first sort of sponsor I got was Spine Skate Shop in Worcester. Spine, yeah. Which Chris from Spine. I got a free board, and he used to give me stickers and that. 'Cause I used to go once a fortnight. I'd go down to Worcester see my dad, and that's where Vaughan Baker lived. And I used to pretty much like be that kid, and I found out where Vaughan literally lived a few round the corner from my dad. And I go and knock on his door every day, like
oh really?
Little keen kid, like buying Converse off him, and be that kid every time I land a trick, like ball bagging him. The kid.
Looking at the cameras, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I was that kid. So pretty much bullied my way to being his friend, and then
is that? I am skipping a bit here.
I'm skipping back and forth.
Is that how the Blueprint thing started?
No, not really. No, because Vaughan was Unabomber then.
I was going to say, is that when he was Bomber? You're talking a lot. How old are you here then when you're knocking on Vaughan's door?
Fucking, I was probably even younger than. I was like 12.
Oh, so you're talking real small.
Yeah, 12, 30, yeah.
And you got, and then when does Note come in? 14, 15, something like that?
99, so 2 years long after that.
Wow. And so when does what was your first full sponsor?
First proper sponsor was, I think it was Savia.
See, Rob would be out there because I'd said it was Savia and he wasn't sure. I thought it was Savia. I seem to distinctly remember seeing
I got on Savia, and I think I got stuff from Shiner Think skateboards. I was getting Think for a bit.
Yeah, Think boards.
And then that's when.
And when was this?
Oh, fucking hell. It's like 2000 this way up, come out 2002, 2003 ish.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was going to say.
Savia was around that time. Wasn't
I distinctly remember Savia.
2003, and when Savia's there, so say 2003.
Yeah. So when did things really start to pick up? Because I remember being, even a younger kid when I first started skating. After skating a year or two, that's when your name really started to pop up. I remember going down Dev Green. I don't know if you lived at Sheffield at this point, But you were the guy on everyone's tongue, you know. You just
2003 is when I moved to Sheffield.
You moved to Sheffield. Who
Yeah.
lived with there?
Dad's Keep,
Yeah.
Joe 90.
Mental.
Yeah.
What an app.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe 90, but wow, you just one absolute lunatic. That guy is a great
It was
guy.
great
though.
times living with him, being 18. Yeah.
Rotherham's
That
finest.
was when he was in the living room, right? With a
No,
massive iguana.
well, that was his. Yeah, and he killed the iguana because the living room was colder than a fucking, Antarctic, and he had an aquatic iguana, and he wondered why it died. It just, shriveled up and died. Anyway, who else lived? Dad's Keep. I think Jamie from Hull.
Jamie
Yeah.
McLaren.
Jamie McLaren upstairs in the attic with his Blue Monday vinyl. Always had that Blue Monday vinyl. He had, loved it. He did. Always dropping that. It was all like in his bedroom, all laid around his stereo, each vinyl. Remember that? Who else is in there?
Where is this? Icky Road.
Ramby Road.
Oh,
yeah.
just Michael Park.
Ramby Road. 71 Ramby Road. Yeah.
So what made? So you're living in Manchester. You're going to make the move to Sheffield because you used to.
It was a bit of a mecca though, wasn't it? Because I was always in Sheffield, coming up skating.
Well, back then it was a bit of a place to be. You had
yeah.
Mark here. Was Ches here? But you'll
Yeah,
remember all
Ches
this,
was,
isn't it?
Ches was here.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Blueprint people coming here because of sumo and
was still
stuff.
open, wasn't it? Yeah. It was
Until 2004,
the new
right?
park opened and all that.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, 2004 sumo shoot.
Yeah.
So coming to Blueprint, you again we're discussing this. We're trying to go back into the past, and we believe if we've got this right. Tell us, you went to the Belong tour, right? Which we got a clip of. We're going to have a watch of, and that's when you got. Was that like
That's
your
the
stepping
same.
stone?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it was.
See if we can get some clips up.
That was a Savvy. Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
You were on Savia then.
Yeah, Savvy, and then that's when the Blueprints stuff started coming around. Cubic.
So how did that come about? Because I think I'm pretty sure.
Cubic did a lot of stuff for me, like myself.
Oh, so here you go. This is the Ollie, right?
That's all I can do.
We full screen it, Rob. I believe the video opens with you bailing, right? You come and pop and you hit the top of the thing. That's enormous.
Ipswich, that on it.
Do you think in hindsight that this was a let's see how he gets on, bring him on the Belong tour and see what to do?
There was a couple of us.
Yep.
There was a couple of us, wasn't there? There was me, Neil Smith, and John Fisher. And
Yeah.
we sort of like put them, and we just,
So you were just got the call. So how does it come out? Talk me through how you get on a company like Blueprint.
I don't know,
The
it
biggest brand.
It just sort of happens, mate. I don't know. I sort of
But
just
with
skating
you-
with all them heads, and it just
But
sort
you
of.
must have been a guy that was like the transitional one.
Cubic was for
Oh,
me.
I see.
Yeah, Cubic who.
And he switched to McGee.
I think that's how it came around. Yeah, because obviously I was filming the video part with Ches and Ben Powell for the sidewalk video, and that was around the same time. And I just clocked the Tom Penny signboard.
Yeah, how sick is that, by the way?
It's better. Yeah, it's good.
We'll get. This is again.
Sorry.
It's great. No, it's great to have the thing here, but
Tourette's in it.
you get you got Nick over here. You'd say what Tom Penny #1 fan over here. We got the cardboard as well, signed cardboard,
Oh.
and we got the signed Penny board. Credibility of this is
Got
all
that,
down to
but I
Nick.
need that one. Carl, you need to hook me up. Yeah.
I've
know-
got a fresh one of them.
I was
going to
say you got the fresh one.
Oh, fucking hell, man! You're getting robbed, mate.
This one here. Have we got it here?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where it is. So we did have it somewhere, but maybe we can get it found. It's definitely here somewhere. We got it. Yeah. And you were saying you got that board back in like what '93? Nick skated it twice. Skated it once, took it off, skated another board, and then skated it again, right?
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
even with the signature on it?
Yeah.
Did you skate with that signature's in the middle?
You
I don't know why.
avoided board slides, yeah.
I don't know
You
why,
you-
but Baines took me around his house to get it, and I asked. We were watching. Do you remember Zig and Zag?
Yeah.
We were watching.
Big Breakfast.
It was
Zig
they
and Zag
released
probably-
a song, didn't they?
Yeah.
And we were watching MTV.
Number one, that was.
Yeah,
was.
we were watching MTV and Zig and Zag were on. I just remember that, and I think Carl was telling Baines a story about him shagging one of the dancers in it or something like that. Like, obviously it was a joke, but yeah. And I asked him to sign it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's risky. Like you could have done a board slide. I know you're not a board slide guy. You go onto the truck, and then that is
So you've
Carl
got a big
Shipman board
signature.
gone.
Mine's like minute at the top, and you can't even see it on mine.
What's that? Sorry.
My signed penny board.
Oh shit.
It's like that. Great signature, but it's good
Right,
signature.
that's
I
He
can't.
has got a good signature, hasn't
We're gonna
It's
be
very
all,
good signature.
We're gonna be heart rate monitoring back and forth on the timeline here. But
It's
you
a bit
brought
like
up
that,
Penny.
yeah.
We need to know you
Sorry,
skated with
yeah.
Penny, right? You put. In fact, you've seen a picture recently on the Instagram. I'm right thinking you put a picture of you and Tom.
Yeah.
Take me through that. You in Supra tour then?
It was on Supra that, yeah. We went trip to Paris. Proper like that, innit? It's good.
What's it like skating with Penny?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Skating with one of your heroes, isn't it?
Is it like? Is it you gotta not fanboy out, right? Because you guys are technically teammates, but at the same time you're skating with Tom Penny. So, like,
it's pretty good.
Did you not met him up until that point?
No, I met Tom loads. Like, but on the but from the Supra, when I got on Supra in 2012, like, you know, I started going on loads of trips with him and stuff like that.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was amazing. It's good. Obviously, Vaughan was team manager as well, so that was even better.
I heard I did hear the rumor. Was it you? Ford's off screen here. Was it you that told me the rumor about? Obviously, the guys doing this incredibly well over in the States, the 9 Club. They were trying to get Penny on the show, and was it you that was saying that due to visa issues they can't get him on? They really want to do a Penny episode, but they can't get him on, or he can't get him over, or
he's
something.
banned from America, isn't he? He's pretty sure he's not allowed into the States.
Which is a shame, because every Monday that's the name I'm hoping somehow they're going to get on.
Get him on here, man.
Yeah, listen, we're trying. What we need is you boost the ratings here. Nick loses mine. We get Tom Penny. Like, that's the goal. Not that you're a stepping stone or anything, you know.
I'll be a stepping stone. That's good.
You're great. You're a great stepping stone. You're doing a great job. Look, let's go all the way back to. I want to talk about Emotion before we go to Lost and Found, because that was 2003. This is because this is in the video. It's one of the final tricks.
Yes, 2004 is it Emotion?
Yeah. Well, we're going to watch the last minute or so of your part. Maybe you could talk us through a couple of tricks.
Yeah.
We can get it on the full screen, possibly, Rob. And I believe that's black bars in chef.
Look, kicky flip back lick. See spell doing.
There he is. That's a trick I don't see you do too often. Switch foil heel on flat.
Yeah. Do a lot of them.
I know, this is a Ben Grove line and a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a tune, by the way. Did you pick the song?
No, Ches did. Ches wouldn't let me pick any of the songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you happy with that turned out?
Yeah, buzzing, yeah.
We were a rail devourer back in the day.
No, it's just enjoying, yeah.
Big board slide. Subway 12 and Subway 9.
How many goes did it take you for that?
Can't
Or was it first one?
I think it was, no, it's a couple of goes.
So steep.
There
that
it is,
rail.
the flip front board in question.
That was third go.
Before they
Those
knobbed
steps
it.
are horrible.
Right.
That was fourth go.
We're going to watch this and then we're going to spend 3 hours talking about how on earth. That's insane. Can we get a pause on that, Rob? We have to discuss this. This is nonsense. And also there's a story attached to it. Noel and Nick are both... I never heard this story. Noel had a different side of the story. That's had Noel, the camera guy. And Nick, you had another story. We heard that Rowley was either there or he was going to look at it or you did it. Is there any truth to this? Or did you...
Rowley's been there and seen that, and there's rumours that he's seen it. Like, do you know what I mean? Rowley, he went there, he didn't try anything, nothing. That's
what you heard, right?
That's it. Like,
I
been
thought-
there. He's been and seen the rail.
How does that mean?
I obviously got it wrong. I thought he tried it.
No, he didn't try it.
He wasn't there.
He's been there and seen. He never tried it, but
You talk about skateboard. If there was a top 100 British tricks that stand out, that's got to be on there. That is absolutely nuts. And that, not that it's not filmed well, but you could have got 20 angles of it. And the severity of that bang, that's a Podden's Forge in Sheffield. I mean, who doesn't know? That is nuts. You know, you're totally
it's
bailing.
the people who stood behind the camera though, like on the, I don't know, if the beginning of In Motion, I do a front row and smash my head into the van.
Yeah.
That was when we was with all the Black Label team.
Yeah.
Like Chet Childress, Jason Adams, Ben Gilly, Adam Alfaro, all those dudes. It was on the Black Label team, and like I literally went down the road and like when I'm going to ollie over that, and I jumped over it 3 times, and then the 4th go stuck it. And
Did you not put wheels? The first one.
the first 3 goes, I just jumped over, and kicked it away, and then the first one I stuck, I did it.
Yeah, and I love the ending where you like Michael Jackson legs, kind of like pull a hee off the end, but then you managed to pull it back.
So went Eric Ellington Americas as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Eric Ellington Americas, first ones.
Did you know? So you're in Sheffield Film. Had you seen that before, or are you just driving around and you're like, right, I've seen it. And you get out of the car.
We'd seen it that day.
You'd been hyping up.
Yeah, just seen it that day, and someone said about Rowley, and I hit my head on that car, and it just.
Knocked some sense
There's
into
loads of
you,
famous American skateboarders there, and I was about 16, I think.
No.
17, so I just.
That's
wanted
going to hype you up a little,
showing
isn't
off,
it?
yeah, showing off.
That's one way to
I
show
remember
off.
getting the train home, because I'd work the next day to get the train home. I was absolutely buzzing my tits off, and stopped. The train broke down as well, I think. Stopped off. Was it Maresbrook? Stopped there for about 2 hours afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been back there and looked at it?
No.
Because I'm at the point now, like, skating where I go back to things that I jumped down or skated, and I'm like, who did like? That's crazy. So, but you did things that are twice the size, 3 times the size. Going back there and looking at these things, like you were saying about, couldn't do a kickflip front board now, and there you are doing them round rails. Not the way. By the way, I don't doubt that you probably could still do that. But if you go there, you haven't been back and looked at it, since.
I think a lot of the spots I've done stuff off, they've all been flattened now.
I think that's still there. Is it still there? I'm pretty sure it's just
it's still there.
The only thing I know of it is a front board.
Kickflip, right, next week.
Yeah.
The MBDs.
The guy, it got front boarded, the actual rail, I think, by Brockman on the real video.
I heard Kenny Hughes bollocked himself, didn't he? And he did his bumhole on it, and had to have his bumhole stitched up, apparently.
Really?
Tried to feeble grind it in.
Wow.
Yeah. Big lad.
Yeah.
There's a foot. It was on that program, on that American Yank program, isn't it? Like You've Been Framed.
Really?
Oh, is it on that? No way.
The footage said I was in London.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
And the shots from the Northern General getting it stitched up.
Yeah.
Obviously not. Yeah.
He's in London. Sheffield, Hallam, whatever it is. That's the university, isn't it?
No way.
Yeah.
I bet he's probably got $250 for it. So
I'm sure he's made a lot more than $250 from that.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
All right, so one thing we couldn't get off, I was trying to find 2 covers actually, and I've seen them and both had them, and you know what happens with the magazines, they seem to disappear into thin air.
Yeah.
The Fakey Flip down Subway 9, which was a great cover of document, right?
Yeah, it's my only cover of document, that.
And the Ollie, the huge, ridiculous Ollie, again, we couldn't get, we'll try and find a picture in post.
Yeah,
and there's people everywhere, you do that, were you at a comp there?
No, it's... I think for every year, someone had tried. I think Pete Rigby was the first person to try that rail in Newquay. Well, I think it was 7 years or something, and everyone had tried it. I think Frank Stevens had tried it.
Really?
Ollie Timon had tried it the year before, or that year, because on the Vans tour, we had that bus, and that was literally the end of the tour. I don't think pretty much I'd not slept for like 3 days. Just couldn't sleep,
When were you partying hard back then?
Yeah, basically.
How hard was Ben Grove partying back then?
3 days not been to sleep. You have let you all figure that one out for yourselves.
Quite hard.
Yeah. Eyes in the back of my head, and there was money up for grabs, and I just went down and did it basically.
If you guys partied, because I'm like a generation below. I was the guy that was at the skate parks that didn't dare talk to Ben Grove, because although there's rumours that you were very good, the other rumours were that you lived with Joe Knightley and that you could get body slammed or thrown around at any moment. So I was always a bit cautious of, asking Ben Grove for a sticker in case I got drop kicked or something. So,
right.
Do you remember that?
I thought I was quite an approachable person.
Yeah, sometimes, but it depends how many. I'm only kidding. Come on, man. But did you guys ever, when you guys were both in Chef, did you, you going out then, or was it just different circles back then?
I don't think
We used to skate down there quite a lot.
we used to skate a lot, not really party a lot. I don't know. Maybe that was me.
Friday night.
Yeah, I wasn't a court person.
Brow. When you used to smoke in the clubs and that,
Was that when the mini ramp was in Corp?
No, that's just before my time, the mini ramp. But I remember being with Brow, smoking spliffs in the balcony. Yeah.
I mean, you got a shout out to Brow.
Shout out to Brow.
Have you seen him in 10 years? The ghost of was it Paul Edmondson?
Yep.
That's his name.
Brow, master of the 5.0 fakie on any court pipe you could ever imagine. He inspired me. I think he started my love of wearing vests.
Is he related to Aid Edmondson?
From bottom.
From bottom and the young ones.
They're both bald, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
I don't know if they'll like the story being brought up, but isn't there like a ring-sized can in Brow's head from when him and Joe Knightley were having a fight over chicken nuggets or something, and all of a sudden...
Fell on a bottle or something, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what happened. He fell on a bottle, that's correct. Let's talk Vans. When did you get on Vans?
That was when I was in Sheffield as well, so that was probably around just after In Motion, because I remember Christian Stevenson, he got in touch with me. I snaked on another demo, basically. That's what I used to do back then. I'd jump on all these American tours and just blag my way onto buses and end up on tours. And I think I ended up going to Bolton, and Stevenson was there, and he wanted to get me on the Vans team, and I turned it down, and then he rang me up again and offered me money, so I just basically went, yeah, I'll take that money. And
really?
Were you on anyone at the time?
Sorry?
Were you on anyone at the time for shoes?
I was on Savia, but it was going, Savia was on its way out, but I was, I'm what do you call it, loyal to my, to brands I skated for, but that was going on its way out. Some European company had bought Savia, and I think because it was the testing ground for Nike.
I was going to say, I thought Nike bought Savia.
Well, yeah, it was all hush hush. That's how Nike got into skateboarding again, because the first time around it didn't work, did it? Consolidated stuff on the car park. just going off on a tangent here, but yeah, it's basically I got on,
Tell us your stories.
So yeah, I got on. It's 2000. I think it was like 2005. Yeah, I got on Vans
So
and then.
while you, no, that'll be around Lost and Found kind of time, which is 2005.
Yeah, it
release.
was. Yeah, it was filming for that. Yeah.
So they pay you then? You know,
Yeah,
is that like a
it was
monthly
good.
deal? What is the deal like? Can you spill the beans? Sold news now. It's 10 years ago.
I
so you
talk
can tell
money,
us
but
all
I
the
got paid a
secrets.
monthly wage off Vans, like, which is nice.
That's
you
just
know,
good.
At 18, it was nice. You know,
And that's the point where
getting
you're
paid for skateboarding at 18, not having to work. It was pretty.
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't
No
it?
paper round anymore. No milk round.
Is that the point where you kind of go, you know what, I can maybe, is that the point where you kind of say, I can do this every day? And
Yeah,
this can be
mum.
my living
Seriously,
for
it's
a while?
happening.
Yeah.
It's happening, mum. Seriously, no, I don't have to get a normal job. It's happening. I can pay my rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're the
Still
first
doing
guy-
that now.
They were
Yeah.
the first guys
Sorry,
that sorted you out. And then you get onto, so the blueprinting happens. What
Well, no, Savia were paying me. Like,
Oh, Savia were
so I
not?
was getting money off Savia.
a
And then
17, 16.
16, yeah, 17, yeah, getting money, yeah.
I mean, even if you're getting £5 a week, that's
Oh, mate,
crazy
yeah,
to be
it's
getting.
good, yeah. Doesn't happen now, does it, kids, like, who get sponsored? There's probably more money in skateboarding now than there was back then, and no one's getting money now. What's going on?
It's wild.
All these massive companies totally ripping off kids.
You hear that?
You bastards.
I'll give Ben Grove some
I'm not
calls.
saying names, but that's what's happening now. All these amazing skaters ain't getting paid. All doing paper rounds still.
Yeah. You don't want to skate for Jerome at Converse. I think you have to do like 2 years of work experience doing something before you get a paycheck. So yeah, don't go down that road. Stay where you are. So the rumours, that's what my lad told me. So filming for this, let's talk about this. This is the big money. This is Lost and Found. What's it like being on this? You know, what an incredible part. We're going to watch it later on, so we don't want to spill it too much yet.
Okay.
You're on there with some of the best. You've got Palmer, you've got Mark. You know, the list goes on. You've got obviously Brady, Jensen. They've all got parts on this, and you're thrown there in the middle with an incredible section. Did you know you were having a full part? Were you thrown right into that after the Belong tour? How does it come out that you're in this?
Just obviously after the Belong tour, got on Blueprint, and we were just going filming on all the filming missions and that. Actually got the third part.
Is it the third part?
Yeah. So who was first? Brady first, Palmer, then me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palmer's got the best part. Nick has a go at me about this, but that 1+1 equals 1+1 song, just when I
Band
hear
of Your Own
it,
Boy.
yeah, you can have a go at me as well, aren't you? And tell me that the best is that's always the song that I could never get my head around, because it's an amazingly soundtrack video and Palmer's great and everything. But yeah, I'm glad you didn't have that track with the ones coming up on the screen. Who did you have in your? What was your?
Stranglers.
Yeah, did you pick that one?
No, I didn't. No.
Did you pick
If
any? of
McGee
it?
had let me pick any music for any music.
Does McGee pick all the music?
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah.
Is McGee? You don't like me very much, McGee. He's
Don't like me very
no,
much
I was going
either.
to say, is he just? He's old, you know. He's like 50 or something. They made some good stuff though. Shout out Dan McGee if you're watching this.
Yeah, pick up some McGee.
Yeah, oh yeah, I get it. do you have some? Are you mates with him, or is it like was he more of a manager back then?
No, I love McGee. It's funny. We've got a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love McGee. He's good.
Was it like being like this is regarded? Again, you watch the Nine Club, you watch the Tom Knox episode. They pretty much sit and talk.
I've never watched the Nine Club, mate.
You're not a
No.
fan. Well, they love.
I don't watch American stuff.
They love not a fan.
No.
Well, they
No,
absolutely love.
I
Lost and
just
Found.
don't watch skateboarding in general. I watch old videos and stuff.
Really,
I find it hard to watch new stuff, mate. He shows me on Instagram.
Ford.
Over there. He's
Yeah, he's alright.
filming with him at the moment.
What are you filming for? Part?
Yeah.
4.
Baghead 3.
Very nice.
Is that right?
Of course, following Baghead 1 and 2. Is that how it? Yeah.
There you go.
There
1,
it is,
2,
nailed it.
3.
Yeah.
Hey?
Bit of maths there, Nathan.
So you've been back in Sheffield a whole bunch of filming then? You've been back in Sheffield then filming?
I've missed. I've been a bit skiving the past month, but yeah, since January. Is it January? Every Monday, Tuesday for the past couple of months.
Have you shown him that gap? The gap that I sent you.
We're going to have to get a picture of this gap now so we can show
Terrible.
She fit.
Oh yeah, mate. Wide as you like.
it. Is it, but this is regarded in Britain, Europe, anywhere else. This video went down as quite historic in terms of British skateboarding. Looking back at it now, is it also
Yeah, well, it's,
be a part attached to
a lot
that?
of the Americans know about that, don't they? Big in the States, innit? They all Lost and Found it. It's big video.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My favourite trick's got to be the kickflip over. I think it's like not a frontside kickflip, but you hit it frontside. The weird hip thing, I never skated it. It's like a triple hip. You skip the middle bit. Palmer nollies it.
Oh,
I
don't
know what you call it.
It's in what's that place? Lincoln.
Is it in Lincoln?
Lincoln, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a funny
you-
story.
That's
'cause,
gone now as well.
Go on,
yeah,
tell
it's
us
gone,
the
yeah.
story.
Well, no, because Vaughan wanted to kick flip it, and I ended up kick flipping it, and it says on the actual picture Ben did it for himself. because I just wanted to kickflip it with Vaughan, wanted to film it for his video part, and I did it, and I got like a load of shit for it because that's what it was like then. So people claimed tricks.
Really?
And claimed tricks, and like you weren't allowed to do these certain tricks at certain spots because he'd said he's doing it. So
Really?
so
Cold
I
rights
did
on
it for
it?
myself. Yeah, I did that kickflip for myself.
Did you get did you get on with all the guys on Blueprint, or was it a bit of because you like it's no secret you were gone a year later and you appeared on Bomber in 06, right? So you were kind of
No, I left Blueprint
why was that?
because Unabomber's my favourite company. McGee always said you're going to go right for Unabomber. I was like, no, I'm not. I never once. And then I left Blueprint because Harry, that's my favourite company. When I was Unabomber when I was a kid. Harry, Sylvester, Vaughan, you know, Mark Channer, Alan Rushbrook. You know, that was the team for me. That was, and like basically Harry and Frank and them like saying, oh, redoing it. So I went and we started a new team and all that.
And you got bored on that? Was that your
That was my first pro board, yeah.
pro model. Did you think you were going to go pro like that, pro on Blueprint?
It came to me. I'd never even thought about going pro. I was just getting free boards and skating for Blueprint and getting sent on trips was, didn't even come into my head about going pro.
Yeah.
But like, when I got asked for the Unabomber thing, 'cause, like Frank's, one of my favourite skaters. It's like same thing with Vaughan. Only like it was amazing skating with Vaughan on Blueprint, and then obviously Frank and Harry asked me to do the Unabomber, so I was like on and on.
And you were there for how long were you on Bomber for? Quite a while.
We did it for quite a while, yeah, because we did the video.
Yeah.
It was quite a while.
And then the Weird Company, and not in a bad way, but I think you were the only guy I knew that ever skated for them. Zuki?
Yeah,
Oh.
Zuki, yeah.
So
That was
when you got the board with your
party
coloured
hard
board,
board, yeah.
yeah.
No, it's just me, it's just Bomber. Yeah, he just asked us, like, this is when I was like, it's in Manchester, like 2008. It's quite a while
quite
ago
a decade
already.
ago.
Yeah. Just asked me to do that stuff and just doing boards and asked
So
me
you
to do
didn't-
t-shirts and that. So
You
we
didn't
started
come
doing-
off Bomber to go there?
No, Bomber ended like a long time ago, like, because I think basically they stopped paying me and they still wanted to do my board and everything, and I was just like,
Yes, no
I
good.
want no. Anyway, like, so just
Yeah.
it all changed and it wasn't what it was. So just
Yeah.
just wasn't on anything. And Bomber is a good friend of mine, Jamie. He said doing this, so I just did a board on there and started doing stuff doing that.
Zuki stuff. And then were you getting Death Wish boards? Is that what you're getting now, or was that what you
I
were
judge,
getting?
yeah, well, through the Supra thing, Ellington, he basically like just cheeky said like, we sort us out some boards and that, and because obviously Louis does Slugger, he distributes them, so they send me boards.
Louis Slater,
they just
yeah.
send boards to Louis,
there
and
for
Louis,
you,
just
to the
so
shop.
just hooks me up with 3 boards, so
Which
it's
is
nice.
great.
Yeah.
So 2012, that's when the Vans thing ends. After what would have been 7 years, you go to Supra.
Yeah.
Which is, again, I remember when Supra started, it was like taking over. They put together a killer team. They had Musker, right?
And Musker's still on it, like Musker's because he's part. I think he's got. It's Musker and Angel have started Supra, I think.
And is it him starting? Penny was on there, and they had
Penny's, yeah,
Lizard. They had Lizard and all that. And they just put this crazy thing together.
Yeah. It was on that. I was still on Vans, and I took him around Manchester.
Really?
Yeah, I had to look after Ali Bilala for he stayed in my house for about 3 days, 4 days.
How was that?
It was mint. It was well good. Good bit of partying. Obviously, this is he just come back. I think this is when he just he got out of prison, and it's not long out of prison. He come over. He still couldn't skate and that, and he's just stayed at my house, and we just got partied hard for a few days, and then the Super Tour came, and they stayed me to the hotel, and here I am.
And then, so you're still riding from now?
Yeah.
I thought you were, which is great. So what a team to be part of. You still do trips? Are they coming
We've
over?
got one July 15th. I think Musker's coming over. Lizard, Spencer. It's organising it now. I think it's around 15th. Beginning of July. They're
Amazing.
in London. I think they might be coming up to Manchester.
Which is awesome.
So,
To be part of those guys, it's got to be.
Yeah, it's good.
Is there a reason you didn't make the big jump over the pond to the States? Is it just not somewhere like we've seen a lot of people kind of do it? Nordberg and Reema's over in the States and stuff. Is there a reason? Because it seemed like you were prime opportunity to head over.
I
And maybe do that.
think
So
I
what do you think?
don't know. I don't know.
Just didn't think
I'm
about
sure
it.
I went over. Been over there skating and that. I just don't know.
It's not your thing.
No, I like America. It's good. I just think I got into too much partying. And that was probably my downfall sort of thing.
How much do you like to party, Ben?
Eh?
How much do you like to party?
He-
Are you still like?
No, not as no, nothing like I used to.
Why is that? Just got older, a bit more
Yeah.
wise.
I think so. 3 months, mate. 3 months, 3 days of not smoking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty. I've been smoking since I was 9 years old, mate. So that's a pretty hard thing to.
Why? How do you come?
I
up
told
with
you,
a different
pikey
story?
life, mate. That's beyond before skateboarding, mate.
But still drinking and partying and having a good
I
time.
wasn't
just
drinking
getting
then.
out
I was just yeah. But I give up drinking like for the month, and to stop smoking. I mean, I've been having a drink. It's not like I've got an alcohol problem, but the smoking thing is, you need to stop. It's bad
Yeah.
for you. I've stopped smoking weed ages ago. But, don't know. It's just
You get older, don't
No,
you? You got to stop it,
yeah,
kind
man.
of thing.
Got bills to pay and it can't go out.
I
I've
remember
got to
when
work.
Nick told me he was trying to quit smoking once, and what was your reason? That
Oh,
you
we
had to
can't go
stop?
into that. We can't go into that. No.
What was the reason?
We can't go into that.
There's a good reason why he said that.
But we're not going into
We
that.
can't go into it apparently. But he had to start smoking again because couldn't go to the toilet anymore. Okay, so let's talk. It's true. That's what you said, right? That was
No,
your excuse.
I didn't hear what he said,
Just
so
wouldn't come
no.
out, So, all right, Manx Slammer.
Yeah.
Take me through that. Event started last year, doing it again this year. You got the t-shirt on. Plug away. Tell me all about
Plugging
it. I know a
up,
little
yeah.
bit, but I
False
wanna know
design
a lot
them.
more.
I'll have them on sale. Got them on sale at noteshop.co.uk. Don't
what-
know how much they are, but I put it on because there's nothing really going on. Like that brings. I always remember as a young kid, like going to the skate comps, at Radlands and whatever it was. That was big tours or whatever. It was big skateboarding. Everyone came to them and all that, and it's. I just want to put something on like that. It's just about fun skating. There's no 1, 2, 3. It's just a load of cash.
That's how it was like years ago at Radlands, weren't it? Like,
just
like Euro tours would
everyone
come through.
That's what I mean. It was,
It looked great. You had like a bit of a music setup. You had the car in the middle. It was like old school, but you'd with the new fresh feel. It was really good.
Yeah, well, like I say, they gave me the opportunity to do that last year, and I've got a bigger room this year, so I've got more stuff. I've got like Canna sponsoring it this year, which has enabled me to do a bigger course. I've got like more prize money. I've got like same DJs, got Hacienda DJs, so it's like the mums and dads who are normally bored with their kids, they're pumping away, listening.
Amazing.
And like it's not got a date settled for it yet because we've had a bit of issues with that, but it will be towards the end of the year and it's happening again.
Get you on Instagram and all that stuff. The Manx Slammer.
The Manx Slammer, yeah.
Amazing, great name as well.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
saw it last year.
Well, it's sort of take on the Savannah Slammer,
I see.
so you see what I did there, and it's just about having fun basically, and just everyone having a good laugh and getting some money.
Yep, getting paid.
Getting free stuff, and
Yeah.
it's obviously got to pay this year, people. Last year was a freebie, but this year there's going to be tickets.
Give us some coin.
Yeah.
Ben needs the party money.
Yeah.
Party ain't cheap, is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So buy some tickets or buy two.
Yeah.
Talking of competitions, while we wind down, you've been to this place an awful lot. It's kind of like a tradition. Like, I like to sometimes. I'm copied your footsteps of trying to take my top off and skate around, but unfortunately I always just get told I'm copying Ben Grove, who's been doing it for 20 years.
So I'm copying Frank Stevens, mate.
So we are. You copied somebody else, so you don't have to give me such a hard time. But his house tomp's coming up, which means a couple of things.
Yeah.
A whole lot of good skating, Ben Grove and shirtless gap back lips over the driveway down the rail for about 12 years in a row. How many did you win? Do you know how many you've won?
I've won two, mate. I've been in the top 3.
Yeah.
I've won two.
I remember one of
both times I was absolutely skint, and I owed money the first time as a nose pick on the old steep flat bank.
Yeah.
And I owed Abby for Bannercross 150 quid, so I needed to win that time. And I got here the 2012. I got here, drove here, and I was on red and petrol. I needed to win money to get home. So that nose pick had to come out. I needed the money, and Darryl
Deep
Dominguez
into the
was killing
treasure
it, so I had to do something stupid. I still can't believe I actually did that.
the nose pick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's insane.
It's just stupid.
Guys, we'll show a clip. Guys were holding the
It was Tom Harrison, wasn't it?
thing. The model.
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
Harrison.
Tom
The picture's
Harrison. He looks
amazing.
good on a skateboard, doesn't he? Jealous of that guy. Anyway,
That's not the nose pick.
that's not it.
That's
but
a blunt flip.
That is a blunt flip. Well,
We had a
what's that again?
Supreme cap. Supreme cap,
I didn't
there.
even know we had that. Can we play? Oh, we've got some. Here we go. This is some Ben Grove kick flipping everything that ever existed in the
This ain't
house.
from the nose pick either.
Did you hang up there? Did you smeggle it? There it is, the gap back lip.
I didn't smell it, no. Oh, that's the,
talk us through. Just keep flipping it all. Oh, and a back
Oh.
three.
Right. That switch flip. Look at that.
And then ollie flip. Look at that front blunt. The fish. There it is.
Grow my hair back like that.
There it is. What a moment. Bastion arms. How does it feel to have your own montage, Ben? You're just in a montage.
Pretty buzzy.
10 year pretty buzzing. Nothing better than being in a montage. So I love it. You pulled out. You were like, gotta get home. Better do something nuts. Pull out the
Yeah,
nose.
basically, yeah. Otherwise, I've got a long drive back to Liverpool.
Absolutely. The blunt flipping, by the way. That
was ages ago. That was with Rye. That was.
yeah. I
Rye
remember that
Gray.
wasn't a comp, was it? That was just
That was
something
just
Ken and
filming.
did.
That was for filming for Baghead Flats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great video, by the way.
I've never even seen that angle, you know. Who's that angle, then? Is that yours? Yeah.
Poacher.
Never
Rob
seen that
Bannister
before.
poaching the angles. I remember. If you come, you might know I like to get dressed up for every house comp, and the wrestling one, which is 2012,
You rest 12.
and I presented you with the World Heavyweight Championship
Still
first
got that.
prize, and the money was nailed
Yeah.
to the belt.
Still got that.
We've got a picture of that, me and some tight spandex, which is always a pleasure for the fans.
Red one, red pants, weren't they?
Red belt,
Yeah,
pink
so
pants,
that's it, yeah,
and face paint on. Yeah, and I'd made little belts like in the Continental
Ultimate
second.
Warrior.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ultimate,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And the money was nailed to the thing. How good's that?
I felt good, that money. It was
And
How
what's
much was
the-
it? Do you remember?
500 quid.
500 quid. Boom.
Yeah.
500 cheeks.
Nick, have you ever won 500 quid?
No.
No.
Won a
Never.
Mars bar watch when I was a young kid, but no.
A Mars
never.
bar watch?
Yeah.
How did you win a Mars bar watch?
Don't know, some coupon in the paper or
Coupon.
something. Yeah.
Kellogg's coupons or something like that. Save them up. Yeah, I think we've much covered it all. I mean, like, it's been, like I said, I think it was important to get somebody on that's got such a vast kind of history in skating. Started skating whatever it 10 is. You're still killing it now. You're working on a part with Ford, right?
Yeah.
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 And still skating the Supras, and Mount Slammer's coming up. So there's no real signs of slowing down. Then you still got plenty.
No,
to do.
yeah, man. That's life in the old dog yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
I think it's if it's all right with you, we'll watch some 2005 very good skateboarding goodness by part of your lost and found part. If you want to talk us
Yeah.
through some of the good. Who's watching it through? I think it's definitely. What made you shave your head off? By the way, during the big ollie, you've got no hair all of a
The
sudden.
last
What's
trip.
that about?
I think it's because I was hanging around with Edson. You know Edson?
What a kickflip! Sorry to interrupt, but that is
Edson, who,
that is crazy.
Edson, who owns Wayward now, doesn't he?
Yeah, Edson owns Wayward, basically. We were in Sheffield a lot, and that was towards the end of my time in Sheffield. Around there, I was going down to London a lot.
And
And I
rough stairs,
just shaved my hair off and I was pissed up one night.
partying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same again.
Just noticing a theme, Ben, with your stories.
Yeah. It revolves around the party, doesn't it?
So, it's a big old. Where's the triple set there?
Just in Edinburgh, that. That was
Yeah.
my first thing I filmed with McGee, that was that crook grind, South Bank. Snowy 5-0'd it that day.
Looking back at this, you're probably like, you're very happy with that it turned out when it came out. Did you get every trick that you wanted?
Yeah. I was buzzing, mate, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't like a rush thing where you didn't have enough footage. You were pretty much.
Ramby
happy
Road,
with
that was.
Ramby Road, is that right? Leeds, right?
Mondon filmed this line. I think it was with Baines. That's in Bromsgrove. That was a stinking fakey flip that I did.
You did it a few times, did you?
Yeah. Used to be able to do that stuff a few
You're
times.
so young in some of this, Ben. It's
I know,
crazy. You
yeah.
look unrecognisable. Not as partied 10 years
No,
back
no.
here.
No, I still had fangs.
Fresh face. Great line, this.
Bit of Sheffield coming up.
It's a big set.
That's a funny story when I back nollied them. That's Louis Slater filming at the bottom.
Is that Louis at the bottom, is it?
Yeah,
His
filming.
filming days.
I did that and Carl Watson knocked himself out trying to do that front nose. That's what made me do
Really?
that. Yeah.
No way.
So that's, they said that's on MBD in it.
MBD there.
MBD
Got a
front
few of
nose.
them,
Yeah.
Were you out in Europe a lot filming this? I always remember when the
Yeah.
video comes on, filmed in the British Isles and across Europe. I think it said you're in Mallorca a lot, right?
Yeah, that's Mallorca. That,
Yeah.
yeah.
Blueprint went to Mallorca quite a bit though to
Oh,
that place,
yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah, it was like a thing. It was like the home away from home, wasn't it? There it is.
Tom Day at the top there. See in the back there, Tom Day, young Tom Day.
Nick, were you ever on any Blueprint? Like, you know
How's
Bain
it-
super well.
Bradford that.
That's trip big Ollie. Were you ever on
Where
any of
is
these
that?
blueprint trips?
No, I never. No, they didn't
That's
need a
right
bag
next to the
carrier.
rail that I kickflip front boarded.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
It's filmed,
Bromsgrove,
it's got
that,
on it.
yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Well, clap there for you, Ben. Very nice stuff. 2005, Lost and Found. Ben, we really appreciate you coming down. Have you had a good laugh? It's been
Yeah,
cold.
man, I've enjoyed it, yeah.
But we get, and what's good is now, I'm going to go out, got the park to yourself, tear it up, do 10 minutes, do 10 seconds, have a pint, do whatever you want.
What time is it?
It's about 10 o'clock, so just
Oh, sweet. It's
got plenty
never
of time.
10 o'clock, is it?
Where can the guys find you online on the good stuff? You ain't got a normal, it's not Ben Grove, is it, on Instagram?
Champagne Supra Grover. See what I did there?
Very, very nice. And the Manx Slammer,
Manx Slammer. Give it a follow and keep your eyes peeled for the dates coming out.
there it
Getting
is.
big.
Go buy a t-shirt from Note.
Oh no, you don't have to buy a t-shirt. I'll be giving them out free at the thing, but just get yourselves up to it. You
pay
go
some-
buy it though.
Pay some
Alright,
tickets,
you know.
do some kick flips.
Yeah. Buy a ticket and come and do a kick flip and spit in my face and I'll give you a tenner back.
Ben, thanks so much for coming.
Nice
Nick,
one.
thanks for sitting down. We'll catch
Cheers,
you
mate. No
for
worries,
episode
thank you.
2 if we make it on down the road. See you later.
Always works, mate.